I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, welcome everyone to the June 6th, 2016 Bryan City Council meeting. I'm not sure, should we go around and introduce ourselves again? Because it's been like a month since we've been here. I don't. All right, anyhow. So, first on the agenda is approve the minutes on the special meeting of our meeting on May 16th and the joint special meeting on the 17th, May 17th.
I make a motion we approve.
I'll second it.
Carrie? Yes. Keith?
Yes.
Judy? Yes. Rick?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes. Next on the agenda is hearing the public concerns, and that's someone who is not on the agenda to address council. I see no one, so we will proceed. And number 3 is an ordinance. So Lori, would you please number and read?
Ordinance number 17, 2016. An ordinance providing for the transfer of funds to the city of Bryan for the month ending June 30th, 2016. This is a transfer request of $500,000 from the 1% income tax fund to the general fund for general spending purposes. A request of $60,000 transferred from the 1% income tax fund to the 203 motor vehicle street fund for general spending purposes. A transfer of $400,000 from the 0.5% income tax fund to the capital improvement fund for projects. And a transfer of $40,000 from the 0.5% income tax fund to the 505 sewer drain maintenance fund. Total amount of transfer requested, $1 million.
I'll entertain a motion to suspend.
I'll make a motion to suspend.
Second.
Judy?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Keith?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. Okay. All righty. Okay, number 4 is also an ordinance, so Lori, would you please number and read?
Ordinance number 18, 2016. An ordinance providing for annual appropriations for the city of Bryan for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2016, and declaring an emergency. This is an appropriation request for $26,000 to the Home and CDBG revolving loan fund for rehab repairs and miscellaneous.
No discussion on it. I move we suspend. I'll second.
Keith?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
I'll move to adopt. Second.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. Number 5 is another ordinance, so Lori, would you please number and read?
Ordinance number 19, 2016. An ordinance authorizing the issuance of lease obligations pursuant to a master lease purchase and sublease purchase agreement with Fifth Third Bank and community hospitals and wellness centers in an aggregate principal amount not to exceed $10 million for the purpose of providing financing for the refunding of certain outstanding bonds issued for the benefit of community hospitals and wellness centers. Authorizing the execution and delivery of an assignment of rights under a lease to master trustee and a tax exemption certificate and agreement. Authorizing other documents and related actions in connection with such transaction and declaring an emergency.
Okay, Mayor, I think you're going to make some comments.
Yeah, on the agenda tonight is a request from the hospital to be a conduit for their loan. We did this back in July of 2008 for the $45 million. They're asking for a $10 million conduit to refinance a loan. John Merchant is here from Legal tonight, and Dave Bately is here from Fifth Third, and they're going to answer any questions that you might have on all this big ordinance here. Conduit financing is a mechanism for hospitals and other nonprofits to gain access to tax-exempt municipal bonds. The revenue bonds are conduit pass-through bonds, and no money comes from the city. Chapter 140 of the Ohio Revised Code allows this to happen. The city is the leasee or the conduit of the bonds. Fifth Third is the leaser, and the hospital is the corporation. And health and welfare of the community is the purpose. June 15th is their bond date, so it's very important to try to get this passed tonight. And Rhonda also has reviewed all the legal papers, and as you see here, so she has those too. So if you gentlemen want to come forward for any reason, or
Yeah, answer any question.
I guess I'm not real familiar with this, but
Yeah.
I mean, are we in any way liable for anything here whatsoever? If, you know,
there you go.
Come up and say no on camera.
you're saying no on camera?
Sure, say no.
No, absolutely not.
You are not on the hook.
That's correct. There are several documents in there that all have indemnification language, including just one document by itself that's an indemnification agreement from the hospital to you as the issuer. So you're not on the hook for anything.
And the bonds were originally issued under a Fifth Third Bank letter of credit. And the cost of letter of credits post-financial crisis are much more expensive now, so that mechanism doesn't work. So we're simply doing, the 10 million is part of refunding the original 45.
Okay, that was
We'll-
going to
We'll hold all of that on our balance sheet now for the hospital.
Okay.
The publicly traded bonds will all go away.
Yeah, that was my question too, is that what happened to that 45 million to begin with?
The-
And is that
the-
tied into this? and-
Right, the Dodd-Frank Act changed our cost of capital. We used to reserve, I think it was maybe 5 or 10% of whatever the letter of credits we had outstanding, and now it's close to 100%. So now that the cost of letter of credit is very expensive, so it's not the best financing vehicle anymore. So we're simply replacing that, and we'll lend to the hospital on a tax-exempt basis and hold it on our balance sheet.
Okay. Is there a time period on this? What's the time period
Well,
on
the
these
time-
bonds?
We're entering into the letter of credit was a 3-year rolling commitment. And we knew this was coming as a problem. We worked with the hospital on trying to find a solution. So each year, we renewed for 2 years and then 1, and now we're at the maturity point. So this obligation is a 5-year commitment, but it's the same amortization as the underlying bonds. So the underlying bonds that were issued in 08 are really the same. It's just we're replacing it with a different vehicle. The payments are the same, everything underlying is the same.
Okay.
And the reason we're doing this, trying to get this closed by the 15th, is this is the first tranche. The second tranche would be through the county. The third tranche is a taxable transaction, and we're trying to get them all closed by the 30th because the letter of credit expires on July the 15th, and you have to actually redeem all the bonds by July 1st. So we're going at pretty good speed here.
Gotcha. Okay.
We do disclose this on our state auditor's report every year.
I'm sorry,
We do disclose.
Disclose
the
what
conduit
you've done.
debt on our
Okay.
state audit report.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I guess the thing that I'm not quite grasping here is if we say yes to this, what are we saying yes to? What is our position in this?
You're letting the hospital use your bank qualified capacity for 2016. You're not on the hook for any of the debt. And we checked with Ron on this, the only downside for you is if you had plans to issue bank qualified debt later in the year for sewers or something like that, then we'd have to do something else. But we determined that you didn't have any plans, so you were able to let the hospital use that. And this is the only way the hospital can access tax exempt financing is going through a conduit. So that's the only downside. If you had another project scheduled, we would simply look for another conduit and not use the city.
So our wastewater is not until 2017? Is that what we're... Is that what we're...
We're not going to be issuing any bonds this year for any capital project. So that's what they're asking for. We, as a government entity, have the ability to issue municipal bonds. What this vehicle is allowing a private hospital to do is to utilize our ability
Right.
to have municipal bonds. And so that's what they're asking us to do for 2016, is to put it in a basic framework.
Gotcha.
And once this is in place, say if a new president, it always comes up, they want to get rid of tax exempt finance or tax municipal bonds, this will be in place before that would ever happen by going now. Am I correct?
Correct.
I mean, it would, if they did away with that, that wouldn't void this.
Oh, no, that's correct, right.
There would be far-reaching ramifications of that.
Right, yeah.
And if we vote this in, then how many years does this include?
It only affects you for this year.
For just this year?
Right.
Okay.
And the hospital is set for the duration.
So then next year we'll have access to all of our bonds and things like that for any
Correct.
major
That's correct, yeah.
improvements. Yeah, okay.
Nothing ongoing, just 2016.
Gotcha.
Lori, the audit, they look favorably on this.
Yes, yeah, it's just a footnote really in the audit statement that we just say that we're issuing conduit debt on behalf of the hospital.
Okay.
Rhonda, were there any concerns that you found?
It's not recorded on our books, where it's just simply a pass-through. It's not even.
Okay, passed through.
Right.
It's just a statement.
Okay.
Perfect.
Any other questions? Anybody? Okay.
I move we suspend.
I will second that.
Keith?
Yes?
Carrie?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes,
Rick?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Move that we adopt.
I'll second.
Rick?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, number 6 is a second reading from planning and zoning. And so, Andrew, you have something to bring us up to date here on?
I have not received any calls on this. I don't know if any of you have. Like I said, last meeting, 106 South Emmett Street, we want to rezone from R2 to MU for Mr. Worthington. He did contact me today and said he wasn't going to be able to make it to the meeting, but he wanted me to pass along that his goal is to be operational by the end of this month, so.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Would you like me to read it?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, go ahead. 16.
Ordinance number 16, 2016, an ordinance to amend the Bryan zoning map to rezone 106 South Emmett Street from R2 to MU, parcel number 063-170-63011.
Thank you.
I haven't heard anything about it. I'm from any of the people in the community.
We haven't heard anything. I move that we suspend.
I'll second.
Rick?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Move that we adopt. Second.
Rick?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. Okay. Number 7 is a resolution, so Lori, would you please number and read?
Resolution number 15, 2016, a resolution approving the Community Reinvestment Area Tax Exemption application as submitted by J&R Holdings LLC.
This is for Luke Heschel-Schwartz for the Bryan Area Animal Hospital, going in at 1333 Buffalo Road. They're constructing a 4,000 square foot new veterinary building. Cost for the project is going to be $872,000. They would like to go ahead and apply for a CRA, and hopefully I'll be back in 2 weeks with the building permit for this project.
Is there a contractor on this yet?
Theo.
Oh, it is.
Theo's out there doing site work right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Is this the one that was out where Bob Woodbury?
Yes, yes, yes.
Moving into town.
Well, nice to have them come into town.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they do good work. I could vouch for that with my
I was going
animals.
to say our pets are there too.
Does that need to be suspended? Does this need-
You
I would
feel
say
it?
you suspend this, yes.
Okay, yep.
I move that we suspend it.
I'll second.
Judy?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Move that we adopt.
Second.
Rick?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Next, we have hiring of parks and recreation seasonal part-time pool employees, and Bruce Wheeler.
Number 8, we're taking off. The papers put this out tonight.
You were given a list of individuals that I'd like to add to the seasonal staff at the pools. Just a note that due to the time frame of our last meeting and this meeting, I asked the mayor to do a 30-day hire. So it would just be making this official and making them employees.
What are we looking at the pools? Are we going to be able to be open full-time, or is that
We're doing an alternating schedule as we did last year.
last year?
Yep.
Okay.
Council, your wishes?
I move we accept these nominees.
Second.
Keith?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. Thanks, Bruce. Okay, next we have an employee status change, and Mr. Engstrom.
Good evening.
Sir?
At the recycling department, Casey Grubb has completed his 1 year of probation, and I'm asking that we approve the end of his probation and reclassify him to a vehicle operator.
Also in your paperwork, and I had made an error on Jose Vasquez at the State Department in how to move him off of probation and going up as we did, so that's in that also, to correct that.
Could we just do both of these at the same
Yes,
time?
yeah,
Does he need to
do them all,
with the other one? And we'll vote on both at the same time?
yes, do them all.
Okay, I'll move that we approve.
I'll second.
Judy?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. Okay, now hiring of a operator trainee in the recycling. Dyson?
Due to
Yeah, yes.
What?
Due to Greg transferring to the street department, I'm requesting to hire Caleb Carlisle to fill that position, pending the completion of his background check and physical, which he did both of those this afternoon.
Deb? Okay. All right.
So hopefully next week sometime he will start.
Okay.
I move we,
Sorry,
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Day, go ahead.
no, don't worry. I move we approve this.
I will second.
Keith?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry, Gary.
That's okay.
Okay, next we have a resignation of a police officer and Chief Willis.
Council, on June 3rd, I received a letter from Jeff Ridgway, and it says effective June 5th, 2016, 11 p.m. will be my final day with Bryan Police Department, as I will be retiring. I ask council to accept his resignation at this time from the police department.
I move we accept.
Before,
Okay,
is he
sorry.
resigning or is he retiring?
It's a resignation. He only has 22 years in.
Okay. Can we accept the letter as written?
You can accept it however you choose. He's
Do we have
asking
a
for a motion for his resignation.
I'll second.
I'm sorry, who's first?
Who was first? Okay.
I had mentioned it.
Keith?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all we had on the agenda with, right? You looked at me, I thought I'd done something wrong. Okay. With the exception of, we will have an executive session after a short break, so, Bruce, do you have anything to add? Andy, anything to add? Okay, Chief Willis? Leroy? No. Okay. Chief Siders? No, sir. Mr. Tyson? No, sir. Mr. Sproul? All righty. Judy?
Nothing.
All right, Carrie?
No, sir.
Good.
Nothing tonight.
Keith?
Nothing from me.
Miss Lori?
No, sir.
Miss Rhonda? All righty. Mayor?
I think Judy or Carrie brought this up, just a reminder, the parade is the 18th, 5 o'clock, so everyone but Tommy is going to be in the parade at this point. So I guess I would have you either jot down on a paper what vehicle you want, so Dan will, so they can announce that, or what you're going to be writing in, if there's anything special, or you can call Cindy and let her know, but Dan will be wanting that from the chamber, so they know how to announce it. Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. That's all I have. We'll take a short recess, then go in executive session. Thank you.
Thank you.